Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are visiting the channel for the first time, you are welcome. In today's video, I am going to show you some of my vintage collections and how I am going to style the dining room shelf with vintage items as well as mixed with some of my new collections. So without much ado, let's go into the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel before, please consider subscribing. I want to rework this white shelf near the dining area. This is one of my favorite spots in our home. I gave the white shelf a deep clean and it's ready for decorating. I have gathered the following items for the decor. Some of them are vintage items and some are new items. As this is a shelf in the dining area, the items selected are teapots, coffee mugs, wooden boxes, some glass canisters with cork lids, etc. Color theme selected is brown, beige, grey and white. Now let's add the items to the shelf and see how it all turned out. Placing this wooden box as a riser and above it placing this beautiful big glass vase with leather handle attached with brass screws. This shelf structure is in the form of compartments which are diagonally similar. Adding some faux florals in the vase. We should add larger pieces first and then add all the supporting items. Throughout the shelf decor, I have added elements made of cork in the form of bottle lids or coasters. Also added things like faux greenery and wooden boxes. Moving on to the right side, gonna to add this cutting board at the back and at the front this beautiful terracotta white water pitcher from Tuscany, Florence in Italy. It is a hand painted item and I also got matching oil jar and salt shaker. These items are vintage and are very unique. At each level, I would like to add such unexpected items. The original lid of this oil jar should be a cork, but instead I got this buffalo figurine as the lid from the seller. I wanted to add a wooden element to this groove and so I included a churner. On the other side, adding a vintage floral printed salad plate and a coffee mug. This plate and the mug are made in England and they are vintage items. Just to give the wooden touch, adding this cork type mug coasters and placing the mug above it with some wooden spoons. One other thing I included in every level of the shelf is either bird figurines or plates with bird motif. Let us see how the first level looks. Really the white shelves help to make my vintage decor pop. Moving on to the second level of the shelf, I am going to add this vintage wooden box. This has a beautiful sticker on one side, but I am going to spin this around and show the bare wooden back side. I am going to add this coffee brown color beautiful vintage teapot. This is also made in England. Keeping the wooden box as a riser, adding these two coffee mugs over it. To match with the other layers, going to add this mini small glass canister with a cork lid. It will diagonally match with the first layer. One other unique vintage item I am going to add with this groove is a pair of salad spoons. See this beautiful crocodile shaped handles. On the other side of the shelf, going to add this vintage plate with a floral motif embossed in it. Going to place these two simple bamboo coasters in front of the plate to match the color theme, layering a matching coffee mug and a teapot in front of the plate. Inside the coffee mug, going to place a faux greenery. Already hung this mini basket with a small bird in the branch of the faux greenery. Now going to add another beautiful item. It's a vase in the form of a leaf and it beautifully matches with the color theme of this group. Now let's see the overview of the second level of the shelf. I really like the wood pops and the faux greenery which are scattered in this level. Now let's decorate the third level of the shelf. Adding this wooden box where I store the green tea bags, and above this, to give us texture, I'm using this cloth tea bag from Ceylon. Stacking this rattan basket above that. On the other side, adding this vintage wooden cutting board. The cutting boards help to layer and gives the warmth and the character. Stacking some plates as a riser. I'm going to add this vintage teapot with oxidized silver coating, and this is from England. Going to add some glass canisters with beautiful floral paintings in it, and these canisters have cork lids. Now we are going to add some pure wooden elements, that is a honey jar and a wooden cup. Though these are not vintage items, they are very beautiful. Leaving blank space between the different group of items help to make the beauty of each item shine. Now let's move on to the small compartment in this layer. Placing this ceramic decor plate with bird prints. To give a wooden touch, going to add this small tray and then layering it with some smaller items. A small vinegar bottle with a cork lid on one side, on the other side a small cloche where we can keep the lemons, and in the middle 4 florals. Now moving on to the bottom level of the shelf, I am going to place this vintage bread box. Above the bread box, placing this butter dish, and in this level also we have to add a bird figurine. So I am going to add this guinea fowl on this side. In this narrow space, I am going to place this canister where I usually store biscuits. One other small vintage item we are going to add in this groove is this wooden butter knife. On the left side of this level, going to place this beautiful vase made of twig and going to add some 4 florals in it. And the vintage item we are going to add here is a pair of wooden salad spoons. And the spoon handles are having a unique shape. This is how the bottom level looks. Now let's decorate the space above the shelf. This is a picture of fossils which I got from a vintage magazine. I just got it because it matches with the color theme. Both sides of the picture frame going to place some faux greenery. In addition to that, on both sides adding wooden vintage spoons with animal figurines. Now let's see the overview of the shelf decor. I like collecting vintage items. Let me know in the comments if you too love vintage items. Moreover, I love to style shelves using those vintage items and I love to share the process with all of you. Hope you too enjoyed decorating with me. Thank you for being here and for enjoying these shelves as much as I do. If you enjoyed this post, you please give it a like, share with friends and encourage them to subscribe. Thank you. See you in another video.